Howdy, it's Dr. Alejandro.
And I'm Dr. Emily.
And as many of you know, we have 4 clinics on our first 3 years in practice.
If you're ready to level up your business, find us at paththovictorychiro.com to get on the path to victory. Your thoughts create emotion. So if you are stuck in a circumstance that you feel very bad about, you are like, man, I'm very depressed right now. I'm very anxious. I'm very sad. I want you to know that your circumstances don't create your emotion. What creates your emotion is what you think about your circumstances. So this comes all down to perception. If you are stuck in this mindset of, I can't get any new patients in my door. Nobody's coming into the practice. Nobody wants to pay me for care plans, for chiropractic. You are quite literally crippling yourself and keeping yourself stuck in a negative mindset. And that's not going to attract anybody else to your business, to your practice, because you don't have any more mental capacity to bring anybody in. We've had this issue at one of our Victory offices with one of our doctors because he keeps saying and telling himself these things like, nobody wants to put their card on file. Nobody wants to pay cash. Nobody wants to pay check. Okay, I can promise you that we don't have that problem in Abilene, Texas. People are willing to pay. I know for a fact that my card is on file with Spotify, with Netflix, with a lot of subscription models. People will and do put their card on file. It's a matter of you not believing and perceiving that people will not do that. So what other things in practice or in business do we perceive that make us stay stuck in our circumstances?
There's a lot of different things, like I'm not seeing a lot of new patients. I don't know how to see more new patients. I don't know how to adjust. There's better adjusters out there. Why there's someone that practices my same technique in my town, so it's just limited belief. And if you're a student in school, it's like, oh, I'm not smart enough to pass this test. I'm not smart enough to be on clinic yet. So you're bringing those things to the universe, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
Right. With that perception is you're stacking evidence in 2 different ways, either in your favor or against you. And in my opinion, it's way better to stack evidence in your favor versus in the negative aspect, because you're going to create and attract a lot more abundance your way.
Absolutely.
So if I'm saying and thinking, we're going to get a ton of new patients this week, people want to come see me, I have the best chiropractic in our town that I can offer. People love us. They come here, they want chiropractic, they want to get healthy, they want a holistic lifestyle. If I am more in that mindset versus the opposite of nobody wants to pay me, we're in a down economy, nobody wants to pay money or put their card on file, I'm not going to get any new patients, this has been a really hard month. It's going to continue to be a hard month simply because of your perception of the month.
So how do you keep that same mentality on rough moments then? What do you recommend to people?
Entrepreneurship is a roller coaster. There are down months and there are up months, but as long as you can get in a state of constant awareness and abundance that there are things that are good that are coming your way, it's hard to do. It's hard to stay in that mindset. For me, what I personally like to do is write down all the things, positive or negative, the thoughts that come in my head, especially if we're having a down month. I'm like, okay, I need to write down what negative thoughts I am perceiving about our situation. So let's say, for example, we have a month where our collections are low. I can write down like, man, is it because of the summer? Like I start to kind of like figure out why. I'm like, why is this happening? Is it not the new patients? Are we not doing a good job closing? Are our reports really bad? What's happening? Are our referral sources down? I'm just writing all this down. And then next to that, I'm going to write down, can I control this? Yes or no? Do I have control over the economy? No. Do I have control over the way I present a report? Yes. Do I have control over who comes into my office as far as Facebook lead magnets? No. So I'm going to let go. I'm literally going to draw a line through those thoughts that I know I cannot control. And the ones that I can control, I'm going to work on. I'm going to try to better myself and improve myself on reports or on my closing or anything, my tone, my voice inflection, whatever it is. I'm going to put more effort into that. And I'm going to let go of the things that I can't control.
So just exactly what you mentioned there, like what I got there is like, you need to work for it as well. Yeah. It's not just saying what you want and like that the universe is going to bring you this, but it's like, you actually need to put the work as well in order to get it. Because if you're just sitting around and not doing anything, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. You can stay stuck in your crummy situation and you can gripe and complain and you can have a negative perception about it, or you can actually do something to change it. And that is going to, I promise it's going to serve you so much more. It's it's kind of nice for a little bit to wallow in your self-pity, but after a while you got to snap out of it, get back to work, and get back on the horse.
Yeah.
So if you currently are in a situation where you feel like things are very negative, you don't feel like you can take home, like you literally can't pay yourself, you don't have any new patients coming in the door, you feel like patients aren't closing on their care plan, they don't want to give you money, we want to help you, because it's not good that chiropractic, the profession as a whole, is not serving people. That's not what we want. We need more people under chiropractic care. We need more chiropractors who are being successful, making money, and coming home to feed their family. So we'd love to connect with you. We have a website called paththovictorychiro.com where we talk about a lot of our mistakes and a lot of our successes as well. And ultimately, we just want to help you to serve your community.